I don't know if I'll be successful, but we are going to try to represent the feeling and sound of cutting the grass with music. It's nice exercise, it's fresh air. It's also sort of meditative because you have this droning, steady sound that's nice and loud, and you have your headphones on, and you can sort of get lost in your own thoughts if you want. Or you can just not think about anything except for cutting the grass. And it's just a peaceful time. It's a little bit of a redneck meditation in a way. So I want to try and capture the feeling of that steady lull. The drone is cool. I learned that my lawnmower in particular has a very distinctive G sharp, A flat going on. There's a lot of frequency information on the sound of the lawnmower engine. It might be cool to try and dig out some of those overtones and build a chord based off of that. I think it's going to be drums and some sort of droning chord, and I'm hoping to come up with an interesting bass line to tie everything together. That's sort of the recipe I have in mind, and we'll see what we come up with. So I've written down all of the frequencies that we're hearing in that lawnmower engine, and then using a website I found to convert hertz to pitch, we've written down our different notes that we're hearing. If we're thinking of G sharp or A flat as our 1, then we've got a 1, a 3, a 5, a flat 7, and up top you have a 4 or an 11. I'm starting to think of this as like an A flat 7 sus chord. So I think the lawnmower will forgive us if we mix these up a little bit to make something that's a little closer together. So I kind of like that. That's our 1, and then our 4. We're not going to use our major 3. 1, 4, 5, flat 7. That's kind of nice. So that's the chord I want to build this thing off of, and I think I don't want it to move from there, but I do want to have that sort of spinning, stereo, immersive feeling with that chord. So I've been trying some different tempos. I kind of landed right around 84. That felt about right. That's the walking pace. I want to go with something maybe not real drums, like electronic drums, right around 84. I do want to take a second and acknowledge that writing a song inspired by your lawn mowing experience is a very silly thing to be doing. For me, it's a chance to give myself musical and creative challenges, and also to try and learn to think about things differently, think about the creative process differently. So here's what I've got so far. So that's the piano chord with some tremolo and delay on it. And then here's the second part. And I like the kind of hypnotic feel we have. I also think there's maybe another part that's like some kind of organic sounding, plant sounding thing with a mellotron maybe? So let's see what happens next. And hopefully we can come up with like a hypnotic bass line that'll go across it all. I could use the Snorlax Bass. I think that might be the way to go on this. The Snorlax Bass, it's an old Epiphone body that my dad and I refinished. It's not right for everything, but I think it might be right for this. I've been trying a bunch of different bass lines, and I stumbled upon something that I don't understand, but I'm gonna try and play it for you. It's a bass line that is in a different time signature or meter than the rest of the song. I kind of like it, so let me see if I can execute it here. So I'm going to be honest, I don't fully understand what just happened rhythmically there. Now we have 5 layers. We have our drums, we have our piano chord, we have our piano melody, we have our mellotron, arpeggiation, and then we also have our bass line. I don't want to add any more than that because I think it would clutter what we've already done. So we're just going to call it done. And now we will see, was this experiment successful in representing the feeling of cutting the grass?